Following rumors of the Elysian Box, the Professor, Luke, and Flora set foot in a strange town. But cautious as they were, nothing could have prepared them for the events to follow.
Hello there everyone, my name is Raxby and welcome back to some more Professor Layton and Pandora's Box. Today we're going to start Chapter 4, The Phantom Town of Folsense. So yeah, it does seem to be the Phantom Town. Something out of a horror film. Well, it's kind of bright and colorful to be from a horror film in my opinion. Although I guess it can be a bit unsettling too that it kind of just did appear out of nowhere. So, does seem like a strange town, and well, strange towns will probably have information about strange objects like the Elysian Box. So, let's walk around town and see what we can figure out. Oh hey, it's Parcell. What is he doing over here? Wasn't he delivering mail in Dropstone? Yeah, you're the postman. So you came here to deliver it, but it's always dark, so it takes forever. I mean, I guess that does make sense, that it would be harder to find people their houses in the dark. But yeah, he has quite a big reach to deliver letters even here. Very wide area indeed. Yeah, can you cover that? That does seem a bit impossible, but I guess this is one of those inexplainable phenomena. Okay, well, let's head up. What's wrong, Flora? You're feeling sick? Well, that's not good. Yeah, let's go ahead and find a place to rest. You don't see any hotels? Oh, but Layton does see a hotel. Well, where could the hotel be, you know? There's 4 buildings here. Which one could be a hotel? Maybe this one here? Puzzle 61. Where's the hotel? Near the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of these 4 is supposedly the local hotel, though it lacks a sign. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the buildings is the hotel. Can you work out which of these 4 buildings is the hotel? Well, the thing is, while there is no sign, it still is written on one of these. And you may think like, I don't see any text. Well, look at the 3rd building. You can see that there's an H there in that window, an O here, then there's a T here underneath, there's an E right here, and okay, I drew that really badly, and then that's an L. So if you look back now, you can see it maybe a little bit better, but yeah, there's actually hotel written there. So I think the answer is gonna be C.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake!
So yeah, that's right. Here you can see it a bit more zoomed in and it might be a bit more clear. But that's has hotel written out. And we also get a new tea ingredient, the dream fluff. Oh, so how are you feeling, Flora? Okay, well you are feeling a little bit better. That's good. So, Luke and I are gonna go leave, and Flora can just stay in the hotel and rest for a bit. That sounds like a good idea. Is she going to be okay? Yeah, it's possible she's just a bit exhausted. That's true. So, let's just gather information and let's not let Flora waiting too long, but she's left the group for now. But that's okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and explore this strange town. But, you know, before we do that, I want to head up the stairs. Because if we go back in her room, you know, Flora is still here, which is pretty neat. So yeah, she's just gonna be resting here, and We hope she feels better soon. But there's also a pretty flower in a vase here. A very elegant flower. And it smells very nice. Okay, well, Layton has a puzzle for us. And it's funny that he says, have you heard of this puzzle before? Which is puzzle 62, smell the roses again. Well, this is pretty much a very similar puzzle to one that we had in the last episode. So let's take a look at it. Nothing smells quite as sweet as freshly cut roses. Can you fill the room with their delightful fragrance? Touch the square which stands to place a rose. The fragrance of each rose reaches 2 squares in all directions but can't penetrate walls. If the fragrance of 2 or more roses overlap, the resulting smell will be overpowering, so make sure to keep your roses spaced out. Touch an existing rose to remove it. So yeah, we basically did this already for the carriages, and now we have to do it again, but for, well, for just a room, I suppose. Again, you know, I recommend starting in corners, because that always gives you a pretty nice, nice reach already. So yeah, I just like doing that. If we want to cover these 2, we could place one here. That helps very nicely. I think one here would be good too. Now this would be too low, but here would be good. I think, alright, this is a wall, so we can place one here, and then we only need one more to place, and here would be good.
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
You think so, Luke? But yeah, that's how the puzzle goes, and that one in the middle covers a lot of ground. So yeah, that's that puzzle taken care of. So yeah, it's a very nice room. Yes, the conductor. That they were very soothing. What do you mean? Okay, when the carriage switched tracks, can you remember anything? No, not really. It was foggy. We all dozed off. Sudden sleepiness we experienced was no coincidence. And it wasn't chance? No, it was part of a larger plan. That's interesting. Sammy's roses contain some extra ingredient. A scent? Something that sends people to sleep. That's very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. Let's head out now. And exit the hotel. I don't want to talk with that guy right now. But Dr. Schrader visited Folsense, most likely, so the Elysian Box is, there's probably some clues close by. Whoever stole the Elysian Box could be hiding here. It would be a pretty good hiding place since it's not really the most accessible place ever. So, it wouldn't be too bad to hide here, because I don't think most people would come here to look for anyone. But let's get to researching. Let's head up. Oh, it's Beluga. Mark my words, Samuel. It's here in town, I can guarantee it. You are to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me as soon as you find it, okay? Oh, come on. Do you think it's everything people say it is? It sounds like baloney to me. What could they be talking about? But yeah, Beluga isn't having none of it, and just tell Sammy to go look for some object. Although we don't quite know what they are looking for. They are out on the hunt for something. Oh, what do you see, Luke? It's an interesting book. Take a butcher's at this crazy symbol on the cover. Yeah, that's it is some kind of goat. What's written inside? The locks mean we can only read the first entry. That's interesting. Maybe someone in the antique shop can tell us something. Well, I suppose we'll have to explore there. But we get access to the old diary. And also a new mystery. Beluga's search. Beluga seems to be working Sammy like a dog. sending him all over town in a frantic search for some unknown item. It's unclear why Beluga would set up a secret turning line connected to Folsense, but it's clear this item is very important to him. What could it be? Okay, well, before we do anything, we're gonna open the trunk here and check out the old diary. Now, we have access to the very first diary, so I wanna read that first. I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we held last night. These parties are usually a complete bore, but her presence changed all that. As the Duke's son, the unfortunate reality is that most people are overly polite and fawning towards me. But this girl was warm and real, and treated me like she did everyone else. It was very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. So we seem to have found the Duke's son's diary. Interesting. Well, I have to see if we can find out some more information about that. But for now, let's head inside this antique shop over here. And what? Chelmy's over here? What could you possibly be doing here? Yeah, after some field work, this town and the Elysian Box are linked, huh? Well, that makes sense. So the criminal killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. That makes sense. So he's gonna chase the box rather than the man. That's not a bad idea at all. Yeah. Oh, Luke, that's not nice. he completely missed it though. Okay, well you go have good luck with catching that murderer. Together with Barton. Oh, poor Barton being lugged around behind him the entire time. Who's this person right here? Ah, Dawson. Are you shopping out for anything in particular? No, we're not really shopping, but yeah, we do want to ask about some stuff. First, let's ask about the diary and the Elysian Box too. That box gun, we're the third person to ask. I mean, Chelmy was in here, so he's probably one, but who was the second? Okay, so those two detectives and a young lady. That's interesting. What did she look like? Very, very beautiful. She had a face that seemed familiar. Alright, and yeah, the officers. We know about the officers. But, he hasn't heard about the box at all. If it was ever in Folsense, it could have been in the Herzen Museum. Okay, I suppose we'll have to check at the museum then. The big building in the middle of town on the north side. It has a lot of documents celebrating the history of their town. Interesting. That would be a nice museum to visit. Oh, and yes, we did find a book. So yeah, let's let him take a look at it. Very rare. Do you know anything about it? Oh, it seems familiar, but he doesn't know of any significance. The locks are what fascinates him. You might be able to open the locks with any old key you can find. Okay, well we can see if your key works then. We get a diary key. Use it to open a new chapter of the old diary. But yeah, that's all we got. But hey, that's alright. We can go ahead and visit the Herzen Museum. But before we do that, let's see if that key works. If we go to the old diary now, you can see that there's another entry accessible to us. I had the great fortune of bumping into that girl from the ball again today. She's the daughter of some fancy lord or another, and it shows. Her intellect is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her, and have already started courting her. However, I fear that father seems less than pleased with the idea. So he's really getting into it with this girl, but his dad doesn't seem to want that, although she seems like a very charming girl, so I really wonder why she wouldn't want that. It's very interesting indeed, actually. Okay, well, let's head back out now. And, oh. Wait, who are you investigating, tell me? Oh, Katja. Oh, I just... Before you say anything, I don't care who your old man is. No one's above the law. Alright, she's the daughter of Mr. Anderson, isn't she? Chasing the Elysian Box moves you to the top of my list of suspects. Yeah, she does seem a bit innocent. Oh, what's up, Barton? About that. The criminal we seek killed a man to obtain the Elysian Box, so he should have it already. That's some good police work, Barton. Yeah, he is very good at being a detective. I don't recall ever asking you for your analysis. Well, tell me, maybe if you had a better analysis yourself, you wouldn't need Barton to. But yeah, Barton is gonna be quiet again. Yeah, it is a girl we saw at Dropstone. Katie? No, it's not Katie. It's Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katja. That's the one. Well, let's head up north, because that's where the museum was supposed to be. And wait, that guy looks familiar. It's Station Scarfin. Yeah, we've seen him before. Remember, guys? He's from the first game. Yeah, we know you. Station. Now that we're reunited, we celebrate with a cup of tea. Brew me something nice, will you? Okay, well that's alright. Let's he wants a cup of citrus classic. Sounds good. He even tells us the ingredients. But well, we actually already have that, the citrus classic. So, let's serve it up. Yeah, he really likes it. Good, that's good. Not bad at all, huh? So, okay, we won't get too cocky, don't worry. But yeah, the town is filled with thirsty folks, so we need to serve people tea if anyone ever gets thirsty, so that's good to know. How much good can we really do with just a cup of tea? Are you really asking that to a British person? Because a fair bit, yeah. Never underestimate the power of a cup of tea. Couldn't hurt to spread some happiness. It couldn't hurt at all. Okay, well, who is this then? Derby. Hey, you boys are from out of town, am I right? Certainly are. Cause I'm too, but I've got a trick for working out who's local and who's not. Yeah, I'd be curious to hear the trick. Sure, why not? But not for free. Tell you what, I've been feeling a bit down lately. If you can make me go her again, I'll show you how to do it. Fair enough. Let's whip up a good cup of tea. For this guy, you want something that's got a classic tea taste. And that is the citrus classic, of course. So yeah, he lets out a contended her. A her. That's the stuff. Classics are the best. So yeah, spill the beans. It's a piece of pudding. Just get up real close and give him a sniff. That's weird. People from out of town smell like roses. Well, that would actually explain it, because that means that people from out of town would be the ones that haven't quite, have been lured here with the Molentary Express with those roses. But let's talk with him again, and we can actually get a puzzle done. You two sure are running around a lot. Makes me tired just watching you, her. Why didn't you rest a while with this puzzle I've got here? Sounds good. So let's solve puzzle 89. Flower Bed Fun. Here are 4 circular flower beds, each with a radius of 10 meters. The way they are arranged forms a space between them. Can you find the area in meters squared of the section colored red below? Ignore the width of the border around the flower beds when calculating your answer. Now, basically what we want to do is get the entire red area, which is a circle plus that middle part here. Now the fun thing is, that middle part here is going to be 3 kind of rounded corners. Say that we would basically like cut it off. You know, you get a rounded corner, and if you put that, well, that's not very clear. But we can actually put those on the side. Like if we were to basically, how do I draw this? I think if we like cut it in half like that, then you can see that it would, if we put it at the corners of this thing, it would like basically make this into a square. Like if we draw a square around this big one, then we could fit those pieces in those corners pretty nicely. So that's basically what we want to do. Basically, if we had a square around this circle here at the bottom, it would be just as big as this circle plus this other red square. But how big is this total square then? Well, we know that half of it is 10 meters because we can see that at the above. So that means the entire diameter of this circle would be 20 meters. Or if it is an actual square, that would mean that it's 20 by 20. So that should be 400 meters. So I think that is going to be the answer. So let's see if we get that right. 400. Let's submit.
And now to test my theory. Wonderful.
So yeah, we got it correct. Here you can see it maybe a little bit better because my drawings there were rather sloppy to say the least. But that's the solution to this puzzle. So yeah, we ran through it quite fast. We do everything. And we got the pepper cherry as well. No, just the pepper cherry ingredient. Anyway, I'm gonna end off the episode here, so thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more, please do consider subscribing to my channel below. And while you're down there, maybe leave a thumbs up on this video, as I would very much appreciate that. Thanks for watching once again, guys, and I'll see you all next time.